Hello, İlknur.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good.
How was your day today? Did you go to school?
Yes, I did.
So, how was your school? Is everything okay?
Yes, it was good.
So, how many students came to school in your class?
There are 26 students in our class, but today 12 students came, and but the teacher told us that we have to come only in 12 students.
Uh, I see.
We are separated.
Oh, I see. I see. So, how many classes did you study? How many hours? 7?
Yes, 7, maybe 8.
Maybe 8. Oh, good. Did you have math class today?
Yes.
What did you study in math class?
Um, I think we did algebra.
Algebra, what topic?
Um, I don't remember, but it was a
You don't
revision.
remember you had
It
class
no,
today and you
it
forgot?
was a revision. It was a revision
Revision. I see.
and some
Okay.
geometry,
Some geometry.
triangles, angles.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Sometimes, for example, if I announce some test results or quiz results, or let's say even exam results, okay. If let's say, okay, Ilkin, your grade is 55, and students actually they just argue, Mr. Qasim, why it is 55? Actually, can't you give me more, like 60 or 70?
Yes,
But after one
yes,
day, if I ask, what was your score? Oh, I forgot. So if you forget so quickly, why actually do you want to increase your quiz score? Anyway, I'm just kidding. So it's good. Uh, and
Hello.
now, hi Nigar. İlknur, do you
We
remember
will
what
write
we
a
did
test
last
on
time?
Friday. Math test.
we did Olympiad questions.
Nigar, did you say something?
Yes, we will have a quiz on Friday. Math. And the topic is really easy. I think I will write it for 100%.
I don't
Because
understand.
we're going to be having test on Friday, math test.
You are going to have a test in math? Did you say that?
Yes, on Fridays at school.
At school. Okay, good. So, are you preparing or you're just waiting for Friday to come?
No, of course I'm preparing.
How are you preparing?
Our teacher is sending the documents that we're doing from classwork, and I'm doing a small revision and also do the homework. This is also her.
Okay, Nigar, good. Okay, then, Nigar, I will ask the first question to you. All right. Today is February 22nd. All right. Yesterday it was my son's birthday. Next Sunday is my birthday. Maybe we'll celebrate here together online, but I don't have class to you on Sunday, right? Anyway, guys, let's continue. We were practicing Sasmo questions. Today, we will practice Sasmo 2015 secondary one, okay? And maybe after that, I will practice one more S1. And after that, also, I want to practice, I want you to practice S2 questions as well, all right? It really helps you, to understand and to get some idea about Sasmo type questions. What actually they are expecting from you and what kind of questions usually are asked in Sasmo. All right, very good. What is it? Here we have again 25 questions, and time given for this question is 90 minutes. Usually 90 or 100 minutes is given for Sasmo questions, and questions 1 to 15 score 2 points each. No points are deducted for unanswered question, and 1 point is deducted for wrong answer. So that means that I think there are multiple choice questions, and they encourage students, if you do not answer, you should not just guess. You can guess, but if your guess is wrong, you will lose 1 point. And question 16 to 25 score 4 points each. No points are deducted for unanswered or wrong answers. That means that these questions are short answer required questions. You need to solve it and write your answer. Okay, so let's start quickly. All right, with this now everybody should think, everybody should try to answer the questions, but I am going to ask individual. Okay, Selene, what is this question answer? All right, so you need to answer the question. Others, you just actually share your thoughts if her answer is wrong. Thank you very much, Miss Selene, about your birthday wish. So given that x is between -3 and 4, greater than -3, I mean greater than or equal to -3 and less than or equal to 4. Find the least possible value of x squared. Ilknur, you're at the top. What do you think?
Yes.
What is the smallest value of x squared? What is the answer here?
9. 9.
Why?
Because the least possible value of x is -3.
Okay, Salim, do you agree with Ilknur?
Yes.
Nigar, how about you?
Me too.
Then all of you are wrong. Okay, because I just show you one number that is between -3 and 4. What number is it? It is 0. And how about 0 squared is equal to 0? The smallest value is D.
Yes.
And that's why they ask, actually, Ilknur, my advice is if the idea comes so quickly, okay, it may be true, but immediately you need to tell yourself it may also not be true. Okay, why they ask this kind of very simple question? No, everybody thinks like this. Okay, -3, 4. If there's no square here, you are right. But here we have square. That means that every value is positive, right? And you have to think, what is the smallest non-negative number? That is 0. Can it be 0 or not? You have to check this. Yes, between -3 and 4, we have 0. 0 squared is 0. So 0 is the smallest value here. Okay, very good. Next time you should be careful. Celine, read the question.
Find the largest odd number between 1 and 100 that is divisible by 6 and by 7.
Okay, what is that?
42.
Find the largest, it says largest.
Then 84.
84.
Are you sure?
No, that's why none of the above. I doubt.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not
Yes, Celine, what is your answer, Celine? Tell me your answer. Which one would you
I
choose
think
here?
I don't know.
Ignore, how about you? What would be your answer?
I know.
Hey.
I know. I know.
Who are you? Nigar, are you saying that you know?
None of
Yes.
the above. No. 84. 84.
Okay, Nigar, how about you?
I think it's C because it's largest and it's divisible by 6 and by 7.
Okay, Nigar, say your answer. What is it?
C, 56.
56. Okay. So, Selen, your answer is 84. Ignore 84. Nigar 56. Right.
No, I chose E, none of the above.
Selen, you choose none of the above. Selen, why?
Because there are no divisibles by 6. No, there, but there's not, like, I don't know. Just I want to choose this. It's my guess.
Yeah, Selen, you are right, but you cannot verify your answer. Actually, the correct answer is E.
So I did the second time. I'm just guessing, and it's getting right.
So you are a good guess maker.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ito, do you know why the answer is E? Did you understand?
No, which number is it?
Okay, Ilton, if you look at the question, if you read this, it said
It
find the
says
largest
odd
odd
number.
number, right? Which of the numbers
Yes.
is odd here? Actually, we have two numbers that is divisible by 6 and 7 between 1 and 100. What are those numbers? It is 42 and only 84, right? And both numbers are even. But here it is asking odd number. None of these numbers are odd. That's why we don't have any odd number between 1 and 100 that is divisible by 6 and 7. Okay? It's a tricky question.
Yes, I forgot about the odd.
Okay, yeah, that's why you need to read the question if possible. Every time, read twice, okay, not once. At least read quickly, okay? And after that, the second time, read a little bit slowly, then start answering the question. Because in Sasmo, really, they ask these kind of tricky questions. If you just skip or miss one point, your answer will be wrong. If you are not a good guess maker like Selin, okay? But Selin, let's see if there's not multiple choice question, your guess will be right or wrong.
Okay.
Okay. Next question. How about this next question? Ibrahim Iskandar. Ibrahim, turn on your camera, please. If you're not sleeping. Ibrahim? Yeah, he's sleeping, I think. All right, let's continue then. Find the next term of the following sequence. Everybody, Ilknur, Selin, Nigar, have a look, think, and tell me the answer after 20 seconds. Just stay for 20 seconds. I will bring you water. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, Selin. Yes, Ilknur, what is your answer?
Oh, no answer.
No answer. Do we have no answer here? So your answer is F.
Yes.
Okay. Selin says, let it be 47. All right. Nigar, how about you?
46.
46. Nigar, how old are you?
13.
How old are you, Nigar? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How old are you?
13.
13. Good.
13.
Okay, Nigar says 46. Let's see. What is it? I don't know. Here, actually, we are just subtracting 2 and adding 3 and adding 1. And no, it doesn't work, right? So what is the rule here? Find the next term of the following sequence. Okay. I see. All right, I got it. What is the rule here? So now we just start with 3 and 1, right? To get 4, for example, 3 times 1 plus 1. We are just multiplying the previous two terms and adding 1. So we get 4, right? That's equal to 4. Now to get 5, 4 times 1 plus 1, that's equal to 5, right? And to get the next term, 5 times 4 plus 1, that's equal to 21. To get the next term, 5 times 21 plus 1, that's equal to 106. So the answer is D. Okay, Selin, is it clear?
Yes.
Now I understand.
Nigar, did you understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. Let's move to the next question. Guys, why you cannot answer the questions? Okay, if both n and 18 over n are positive integers, how many possible values of n are there? You have 1 minute. First, have a look, think, and after that, let's discuss.
I think the answer is none of the above.
Really?
Yes.
I think C.
Nigar, you are right.
I guessed and I got C too. I wrote in the chat.
Really?
Very good.
I guessed.
Celine, why
Yeah,
are
me
you
too.
guessing? Nigar, did you also guess, Nigar?
I guess.
But I was thinking about 6, but I don't know.
Because it says positive integers, right? What positive integers divide 18? That means that simply, these
9,
are the
2,
factors of 18. What are the factors of 18? It is
9,
1,
2,
2, 3,
1,
3,
2, 3,
6, 9,
6,
6.
and
9,
18.
8.
Yeah, I was thinking about this because it's divisible by 18. That's why
Very
I
good.
was thinking about the 6.
Very good.
And I
So how
guess
many? 6. The answer is C, right? Very good. Continue. I think we did the similar question before. Have a look again, once again, think, and let's discuss after 1.5 minutes. Yes, ladies, time is
I
up.
think it's
Again, I think. Selen, how long are you going to use I think?
okay. It's B.
B. Okay. Selen says B. İlknur?
I couldn't find.
Okay, good and fine.
First,
Nigar?
I was thinking about. First, I was thinking about C, but at the end, I thought it's B too. Okay, I think B. Yes,
So, Nigar, what is your answer?
me too. B.
B. Okay. Anyway, guys, we did before. Let's do this one more time. You know the definition of palindromic number, right? When you just read it from left to right or right to left, it's the same number. That is I call palindromic number. Here, it's a whole number that reads the same forward and backward. For example, 1 to 2. 1 is a palindrome number. Okay, how many 5-digit palindrome numbers are there? So if you are talking about 5-digit number, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Since it is 5-digit number, in the first digit, what number can I read? I mean, can I put here? Except for 0, I can put any digit, right? So except for 0, how many digits do we have? 9, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And how about the second one? Also, actually, I have 10 because the second digit also can be 0 or 1 or 2. Because the first digit is 0, then it cannot be 5-digit number. That's why I cannot write 0 in the first digit. And how about here in the middle? It can be any number. And how about the fifth one? Since it's palindromic, it must be the same with the second digit. So I have only one option here. And how about the last digit? Also, it must be exactly the same with the first digit. Also, I have only one option here. So here we have 9 times 10 times 10. How many? Here we have 900. So the answer is B.
I guessed it.
You guess this?
Yes.
But now actually every time guess doesn't work, Sally. But anyway, you need to try to solve it. As I say, it's
But
not
it
so
worked.
But I was thinking about C, but my brain told me that it should be B.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, your brain is very smart brain. Never lose your brain, Selin, okay? Take good care of your brain.
Sure.
How about this question? Let's see this time your brain, how it works, Selin. Guys, you have 2 minutes for this question. Or even 1.5 minutes. Selin?
I think it's A or C. I'm not
No, no,
sure.
no. Tell me one answer only. Your brain is telling you 2 answers now?
Yes.
But tell your brain to tell you only one
Because
answer.
then it's A or C. I don't know. Let it be A. No, let it be C. No, I don't know. A or C.
A or C.
I don't know, but I think it's E.
Okay. Ignore, Selin,
And
Nigar,
my
can you
answer
write your
is
answer in the chat box? Let me see. Okay, write only
okay.
one answer.
No,
No? Why not?
because I can't write one answer because I have just 2 of them.
So now your brain is confusing you?
Yes.
Now it's not a good brain now. Nigar, E. Nigar, why is it E?
I don't know. I was thinking about E.
Okay, so ignore, no answer. All right, ignore, listen carefully, Stalin, Nigar. And as I told you, as you practice more questions and you get more experience. So what's going on here? Let's try to find the logic, okay? Or the kind of pattern between these numbers. Now, using this 3 and 2, how can I form 15? Look, actually, this one is a kind of operation. We call this operation in math, all right? So an operator acts on 2 numbers to give the following outcomes, okay? So this 1, 5, as you see here, what is 3 minus 2 is equal to 1, right? And what is 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Now just the results, all right, the results, write them next to each other. What do I get here? 15. The second one, 5 minus 3, right? It is 2. And 5 plus 3, it is 8. Again, write the results next to each other. I get 2, 8. For example, the last one, for example, 4 minus 9, right? 4 minus 9 is equal to minus 5. And 4 plus 9 is equal to 13. Now just write these numbers next to each other. We have -5 and here we have 13. If you write next to each other, if you have -5 and 13. Ignore, did you understand what's going on here?
Yes.
Then what happens here then? 5 and 7. 5 minus 7, it is -2. And
I
5
got the answer.
plus 7, it is 12. So if you just actually write these
Yes,
numbers
it's
next to
minus
each other,
212.
-2 and 12. Let's just read it as not 212, -2 and 12. Okay, so what is the answer? It is D. Celine, I think even your brain gets confused, I think, about this question.
Oh, I understood.
It's
Very
not
good.
an ex.
Very good. If you understood, it's very good. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Celine, can you read the question?
Yes. The diagram shows how an equilateral triangle can be cut into 4 pieces and rearranged to form a square. This solution of the haberdasher's puzzle is discovered by Henry Dudeny, 1857 to 1930. If the length of the square is 19 centimeters and the height of the triangle is 25 centimeters, find the length of the triangle correct to the nearest whole number.
Did you understand the question?
No.
Here in the first picture, right, we are given an equilateral triangle, and here's just history fact here, can be cut into 4 pieces and rearranged to form a square. Right, to form a square means we know that all sides are equal, right? This side is equal to, and this side is equal to the other side. Okay. So if the length of the square is 19, so this one is 19, and also this one is 19, right? So that means that what is the area of the square then? The area of the square is 19 times 19, which is equal to, what is 19 times 19? Is equal to 7, is it 7? 361, is it centimeters? Yes, centimeters, centimeters square, right? Now in the question, it says that if the length of the square is 19 centimeters and the height of the triangle is 25, that means that, let's say this one is the height, okay? So the height of the triangle is 25 centimeters. Find the length of the triangle correct to the nearest whole number. So actually we need to find the length. Let's say it is X because it is equilateral triangle, right? All sides are equal. So actually we are just using these pieces to form a square. That means that these two areas must be the same, right? Miss Selin, does it make sense? So if this one is the area of the square, A1 is the area of triangle. Actually, it's just actually we have 4 pieces, right? I'm not changing anything. Just actually changing their position. We are forming a square. They have the same area, right? We are not adding something. We are not subtracting or removing anything here, right? It's like if I ask you, Selim, what is the area of the triangle? I mean, rectangle. Let's say this side is 2 and this one side is 5. And what is the area? You said 10, right? How about if I ask you like this? Okay, this one is 2 and this one is 5. The area does not change, right? But just how to say, rotating something. So it's the same thing. So then what is the area of the triangle? Is equal to 1/2 times height, that's equal to 25, and base is equal to X. Since these two areas are equal, now we have this equation then. 25/2 times X should be equal to 361. Now from here, what is X? X equals 2 times 361 over 25. Okay, now if you just multiply this, that's equal to 2 times 361, that's equal to 722 over 25. So that is approximately, if you divide by 25, how many? 4. 7 times 4 is 28. So approximately it is 29. Right? right? Because what can I write here? It is, let me just divide it. 7 to 2 is divided by 25. 72, it is 2. 2 times 25, it is 50. Subtract, it is 22. One more 2 by 8. 8 times 25, it is 200, right? So that's equal to 22. Now, if you divide 22 by 25, it is, again, what is it? 220, right? It is 8 again. So 8 times 25, it is 200, and it is 20, right? So it is 28.888, right? So it says that correct to the whole number, right? So 28.8 is closest to 29. So the answer is 29. Any questions? Selin, İlkgün, Nigar, Ibrahim, Adilhan?
No.
I have a question.
Yes, Selin.
722 divided by 25 will be 29.
Approximately.
But there is written 28.8, so it can be 28 as well.
No, but 28.8, right? And here we have 28, and here we have 29, and here we have 28.5. Where's 28.8? It is somewhere here, right? So if you round off, is equal to 29, correct to the whole nearest whole number.
Then I guess 28.
And your guess is, what kind of guess is it, Salin? Your guess is wild guess. And my guess is if 28.8, it must be 29. Here I'm making educated guess. So which one is better, educated guess or wild guess? Which one would you pick?
Wild guess.
Huh? Okay, Selim. Also, your guess is correct, Selim. But your guess is wild guess. This is how we call this in English, right? But I'm here making an educated guess. The answer is 28.8888. So it is closer to 29 rather than 28. So the answer must be 29.
Yes.
Good. So now you agree with me, not with your brain.
No.
Okay, good. Very good. Okay. İlknur, let's listen to you. Read the question, please.
Some people are standing equally spaced around the circle, and they were numbered staring from the number 1 in a clockwise direction. What's the clockwise direction?
İlknur, do you have a clock in your house?
Yes.
So the minute hand, it will actually move in what direction? Did you ever see the clock hand moving?
Yes.
So that direction is called clockwise direction.
If the person
Okay,
numbered,
İlknur, actually, here, let me just continue here. This is a clock hand, let's say. If actually it's moving in this direction, it is clockwise direction. And if it is moving in this direction, it is anti-clockwise direction. Okay? Got it?
yes.
Good.
If the person numbered 14 is directly opposite the person numbered 14, how many people are there?
Some people are standing equally spaced around the circle. And they were numbered starting from the number 1 in a clockwise direction. If the person number 14 is directly opposite the person number 40, how many people are there? What do you think? That means that here, again, we need to draw a circle, right? Equal space. And let's say,
54.
doesn't matter. Here we have, let's say here we have 14, right? And here we have 40, right? So they're opposite to each other. And here we have clock, right? So how many people are there? Let's think. I don't know.
Maybe 54.
4.
I just guessed, haha.
56.
No, 54. I forgot to ask about my homework.
What?
I forgot to ask about my homework question.
Ah, okay. Now let's discuss it. Let's finish this question. Okay, let's think, guys. 1 minute.
Okay, I think it's 54.
54.
It's my guess.
Right.
I don't know.
I think 56.
54.
Me too. Also, I think 56. But why 56? Nigar.
Why 56? It's 54.
Because I like 56 more.
Or more.
Me too. Also, actually, 50 looks more. I mean, beautiful. That's why. Nice.
Wait, is 56 a correct answer?
No, it's 54. Okay,
Hmm,
well, guess, haha.
56.
54.
Okay, it's 56.
I think it will be 54. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. What is the question? 40 directly. Okay, some people are standing equally spaced around a circle, and they were numbers starting from the number 1 in a clockwise direction. If the person number 14 is directly opposite the person number 40, how many people are there, right? So it is 3, 9 is 12. So it should be, is it 54? It's 12.
It's 54.
54, right? But how do you prove that?
Yes,
How?
because it's my guess.
Because simply, actually, to answer this question, right? If you just take the clock, for example, let's just think the simpler version of this, right? And here we have 12, right? And here we have 6, and here we have 9, and here we have, for example, 3, right? And here we have 2, for example, here we have 8, right? So actually here we have 12 people, right? And the opposite 9, it is 3, because here we have 12 people, right? Opposite 2, for example, it is 8. The sum is 10, right? Opposite 12, here we have 6. So the sum is 18. So if actually it's a round clock, it's like a clock, right? And the 40 and 14, they are faced by each other. So there must be 40 plus 14, altogether 54 people. Okay. I think the
Okay, I
answer
guess
is
it's correct.
good. Okay, let's move to the next question. Selene, keep your question, and maybe after 15 questions or 12 questions, we will answer your question. If the 5-digit number, okay, that is a 5-digit number, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last digit is n, is divisible by 8, find n. Selene, can you ask your brain what kind of numbers are divisible by 8?
Mm, 8,
Oh, 1, 2, 4,
16.
8.
No,
What? 1, 2, 4,
8, 16, 24, 32.
We should say the numbers divisible by 8 or 8 numbers.
If its last 3 digits are divisible by 8.
Yeah, that's correct. Very good. So Selen is saying, I mean, Ilknur is saying that if you're given any digit number, right, 5 digit, 4 digit, 6, whatever it is, if the last digit is divisible by 8, that number is divisible by 8. Why is it so? Because this number, I can write it as 45000 plus 67n, right? And this 1000, it is divisible by 8 always, because 8 times, what is it? It is 8 times what? It is 8 times 125 is equal to 1000. So for the number to be divisible by 8, this part should be divisible by 8, right? And again, if I ask you what numbers are divisible by 4, if the number formed by the last two digits, right, is divisible by 4, those numbers are divisible by 4. Okay, so actually, if the number is divisible by 2, and also it's divisible by 8, then those numbers are divisible by 8. Anyway, 670 something, right? And what numbers are divisible by 8 here? Right. For example, this 670, and the closest number to this one, I can just write it as what is it? Between 670. What is the smallest number divisible by 8? It is 67, 64. Okay. What digits?
It's 8.
Huh?
I think it's 8.
672. Is it divisible by 8? 8, 64.
No.
It is 3, 2. It is 4. Very good. So 672, it is divisible by 8, right? And another digit
Really?
here, 67 is divided by 8. It is 8. 8 times 8, 64. Subtract, it is 3. 32. 32 is divided by 4. So 84. 8 times 84. It is 8 times 84. Right? So 672, it is divisible by 8. And what is the next number then? It is, if you, we should just add 8, right? But if you add 8, it will be 680. So that means that we have only one answer. What is it? When n is equal to 2, this number is divisible by 8. So what is it? How many? If the 5-digit number is divisible by 8, find n. So the n is 2. Okay.
Thank you.
And even by substituting, also you can find this, and that's also easier way. Another question. Nigar, can you read the question?
Okay, a big cube is made up of 27 small cubes. All the faces of the big cube are then painted. How many of the small cubes have exactly 2 painted faces? A 4, B 8, C 12, D 16, E none of the above.
I think it's whether C or D.
Okay, a big cube is made up of 27 small cubes. What does it mean? 27 small cubes means that the volume of one cube is, actually, let me just write like this. First, we are talking about the big cube, right? And we know that it has 6 faces, and using 27 small cubes. That means that here we have 3, right? And also here we have 3, right? And also here we have 3, and also here we have 3, right? And also here we have 3, right? And also here we have 3. I don't have to do anything, but just, what is the question here? The question is, all the faces of the big cube are then painted. How many of the small cubes have exactly, it says exactly 2 painted faces? Now, if you just look at this part here, for example, right? And also here, if I just paint red, for example, this one and this one, right? So at the cubes at the corners, right? Actually, their 3 faces are painted, right? Number 1. And also cubes in the center Also, actually, only one face is painted. So how many faces then? Here we have, let me just show with green. Then this part, right? This one, only two faces painted. And also here, only two faces painted. So that means that here we have one, here we have one, and here we have one. How many? At the top, we have four. At the bottom, we have also four, right? And also here we have four. Altogether, how many? Is it 12? Selen, did you understand?
Yes.
So at the top, right, at the top layer, we have actually only this one, only two faces painted. And also here, two faces. But in the middle, only one face. And also here, two faces, also two faces. That means at the top, four. At the bottom, we have four. And how about in the middle? Here we have only two faces here, also here, two faces. So altogether 12. The answer is 12. Okay. Selin, is your question ready? Is it on the screen?
No.
Can you tell me exactly what question is it? What exercise and question number?
Yes, 1 second. It's 10th A, the 10th exercise.
Question?
10th, 10A, 10.
Question 10A question? Exercise 10A question number?
10.
10. Okay.
Yes.
So guys, this much is enough. All right, let's have a look at Selen's question, and after that I will finish. We will continue next time. All right. Guys, I will just put it again. I think already shared with you. If you have time, you need to practice these questions. Okay. Here, question exercise 10, homework, exercise 10. 10A question 10. Tarin, are you asking about the taxi,
Yes.
MRT, train, bus, car?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me just open this again. Is it this question? Huh? Selin. Where is Selin? Ilknur, do you ever practice these questions at home yourself, the Sasmo questions? Or you're
Yes,
too
I am,
busy
but
with your school?
yes, I am, but I haven't practiced this one.
Good. As you need to practice more questions,
Yes.
actually, the Sasmo. As you practice more, the questions get easier and easier. Celine, are you back now?
Yes, I'm sorry, my battery went off. I don't know. Something happened to my phone.
Yes,
The
Celine, what is the problem here? Why didn't you understand this question?
because when I counted, it was like 115 and there is 117. I didn't understand the question well, so.
So the table below shows how 117 people travel to work, right? In Singapore, actually, we have some different means of transportation. Some people, they take taxi. That's the most expensive one. MRT train. A lot of people use MRT train because easy to travel, and long distance bus 72 and car 30. Anyway, what is the question here? Find the ratio of people who use taxi to MRT train to bus to car, right? So what is it here? Find the people who use taxi to MRT train to bus to car. So that means that taxi, right, to MRT, to bus, to car. How many people use taxi? 9. MRT 21, bus 72, car 13. That's it.
That's it, really? I thought we need to simplify or something.
No, because the 13 is prime number. We cannot do anything, right? We cannot simplify this.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Only one question.
Yeah.
Okay, Sally. If that's all, let's do 2 more questions, then we will finish. Okay. I thought you were going to ask a difficult question.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, let's see. Maybe 2 more questions from here. Okay, here, let's do this together. The figure shows a circle with 4 points on its circumference. Okay, each point is joined to every other point by a line called a chord. The chords divide the circle into 4 regions, right? So as you see here, the chord divide the circle into 4 regions. And can you see the regions here? Number 1, let me just write here number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, right? 8 regions. Okay. What is the question here? Find the maximum number of regions formed by the chords for a circle with 5 points. Okay, find the maximum number of regions formed by the chords for a circle with 5 points. So that means that we need to draw a circle. Let's say circle or something, doesn't matter. Let's say this number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, right? So if you join this 1 and the 2 and 3 and 4, right? And I can just join also this one, and I can join this one, I can join this one, and I can join this one, right? And also we can join this one. Okay, that's it, right? Or one more here, right? Okay, good. So how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's it? Did I miss anything? No. So the answer is 16. Okay, that's it. 12. The product of 2 numbers is 10,000. Neither of the 2 numbers has 10 as a factor. Find the difference of these 2 numbers. Okay, that means that it's neither of these numbers has 10 as a factor. So how can we just find the difference of these 2 numbers? So that means that it cannot be, if it is 5, why 45, the difference should be, I don't know, it is, what is it? Usually 4 zeros. When we just multiply this, for example, let me just give one example. 8 times 125, right? Actually, what is it? It is 1,000, right? But here 10,000. And however, in different way, I can just write it so that we can form this one. Now, if I multiply this by 5, right? Actually, it is 5. It is 40. So about 40 doesn't work, right? How about, because if I multiply by 10, right? If I multiply by 10, here we have 10. But it says that neither of the 2 numbers has 10 as a factor, right? Find the difference of these 2 numbers. I will give 2 of this 10 to this and 5 to this number. 2 times 8, it is 16. And 5 times 125, that's equal to 625. That is equal to 10,000, right? Now, what is the difference of these numbers? 6 to 5 minus 16, that's equal to 609. So the answer is C. Ignore, did you understand the logic here?
Yes.
Very good. The last question. Let's stop at 13. Find the smallest whole number again. When it's just a whole number, you know what we mean. It is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? The smallest whole number, and for which 108 times n is a multiple of 360, right? So to do this one, the smallest whole number is a multiple. We know that this one is 60, right? And I can just write it as 36 times 10, right? Or 108, it doesn't work, all right. And how about 108? And I can write it as 36 times 3 times n, right? So now here we have 10, but it must be a multiple of this, right? The 36, this is probably the same. So I need to find the smallest n that actually is divisible by 10. What is the smallest number that is divisible by 10? So this n should be equal to 10. Okay, otherwise this part, it will not be a multiple of 10. So the smallest number here is 10. Okay, guys, thank you very much. This much is enough. If you have time, practice the rest of the questions. We go much faster if you come with ideas to the class, okay? So that's enough. I will meet you on Thursday. I cannot see the screen. All right. So Selena, can you see the screen?
It's a bit froze. That's why I couldn't see now. I can see this.
Okay, I think because of your internet connection, that's why. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Have a good night. I will see you on Thursday. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.